Hello, everybody. I'm a practicing therapist and a doctoral student of psychology. Today, we're going to talk about why avoidants give attention to everybody but you, or give attention to everything but you, like hobbies, work, family. Some of them have, particularly avoidant males, a lot of them have this enmeshment with their mother. And we'll touch on that a little bit after we touch on the first point. But I do want to touch on that today, and we might make a separate video on it because that's important. And I'll be honest with you guys, a lot of the calls I've had with you guys, your husband or boyfriend or the person you're in a relationship with, the male avoidant, this is an issue. And it's a big issue. I have talked about it with you guys specifically in that call. But even if you guys didn't have a call with me, I would like to share that with you. So that's what we're going to talk about as soon as we get some of these points. But it's going to be one of the points, okay? If it's a work dynamic, sometimes they have work situations have clear expectations. And so there is a less likelihood for them to fail because they already have what they need laid out. Okay, so they have it laid out. They understand what is needed of them. And so they're not as afraid to mess up. With you, first of all, the stakes are higher, right? They don't want to lose you. But the next one is that you might not make it that clear. And so what I would recommend is being a little bit more clear about those expectations. We've had many videos on that before, but just an example could be, I would like A, B, and C on Valentine's Day. Just something so clear. And you would think, why do I have to tell them that? Well, their boss tells them that, and that's why they show up at work. Their controlling mother tells them exactly what they need, and they're able to show up. And we might as well just talk about that next, okay? So the next point is there is some enmeshment. This doesn't happen with everybody. It's not even limited to male avoidance, but I notice it more common. Okay. Whoever they're enmeshed with or whoever they're giving their attention to, they are very, very, very clear to an uncomfortable level of what they want. But unfortunately, avoidants are really good at communicating with that. But I want to mention something as well. This happened when they were young. This person has a lot of control over them. Financially is a really common one. They financially give, like, I've just had calls like thousands of dollars to their parents, like in a month, right? That's a lot. They are stuck with their mother, even if they have a job. Maybe their mom lives in their house and drives their car. Like, they could easily live with you, but their mom doesn't want that. And so with this particular case, at one point, you need to have a conversation with them that these dynamics are unhealthy. And I'm guessing the mom doesn't like you. I understand. I'm sure her son doesn't stand up for you. Sometimes what you can do is communicate how you feel about it. I feel that your mom doesn't give me a chance about A, B, and C. I understand she's your mother, and I could be wrong. I'm just telling you how I feel and what it makes me feel like. I would like if next time she does X, Y, and Z, that you do A, B, and C. Give some clear expectations and start being more clear about what you need. This might not be for everybody, but a lot of you guys are very soft-spoken. The mother says, I want $1,000 to buy this. And you guys won't even ask for $5. Try it. It's not always financial, but it's just an example. Try to ask a little bit more clearly, as if you deserve it. See what happens. And then maybe we can touch on that later. But I want you to try that because it does work a lot of times while still addressing that they have an unhealthy dynamic when you build rapport. But do not talk about it at all. They will get defensive, but you need to touch on that, okay? The next one is any sort of situation defines rewards. So workplace or business aspect, they get a new title. They get a more prominent title, they get recognition, they get more money. And so building in some sort of rewards will be helpful. And towards the end of the video, I will touch on how to fix this in a little bit more of a clear way. And if you want to book a call with me, because I know a lot of these dynamics are really dependent on the relationship, that's going to be pinned in the comments, okay? The next one is the other party holds them accountable. If they don't perform at work, what happens? They get called out. They get fired if it's that bad. That mother who keeps blowing up his phone, for example, that's a consequence. I'm not saying you would do that, by the way. You will not do that. But she might show up at his door. Some of these people are very abnormal. I'm not saying you will do that, but you see that no matter what, there is a consequence. There is an accountability. And a lot of you guys think, oh, I am accountable. If he doesn't answer me, I just stop talking. That's not accountability. He doesn't know what that is. He's probably thinking you're fine. Like, I promise you, a lot of them think that way, him or her. It's not just about males, right? Male or female avoidant. They probably think you're completely fine, because when they're fine or when they're busy with something, that's what they do. So please keep that in mind. We're going to talk about how to do that in a bit, but it's something to keep in mind. The next one is structure and urgency. A lot of these things have hierarchy. So they have a boss, then the boss has a boss. There's accountability built in, but there's also deadlines. This project needs to be done at this time. This is what I want at this time. I would like you to do this on this day. The next one is a very real perspective, energy depletion. Let's say him or her is basically like a workaholic, for lack of better words. They're using most of their mental bandwidth at work, or dealing with this mother or their father or all these people that they don't really have connection with, but they're just doing it to go through with the day. And they have very little left when they come home. The next one is avoidance of failing at home. Some people, avoidance, feel more confident when the environment is structured. And then at home, regardless of what you do, it's going to be a little less structured. Relationships are less structured. And so they might feel like no matter what they do, it's possible that it's not going to be enough and you're not going to like it, or they're not good at relationships, or whatever it may be. There's a potential that they're going to fail. And by that fear, that in of itself, they almost avoid the situation. The next one is habits, okay? If you have historically taken the lead on things at home, if you have historically been the one to continuously initiate, or only behave like you get angry only when they really make a big mistake, otherwise you let it slide, or when you're angry, it's more about the silent treatment rather than actually communicating, they don't know what that is. They have settled in, okay, you're going to give me the silent treatment and then you're going to reach out, or I'm going to reach out and it will be fine, because you never clearly say anything. And so they are just dealing with that. They're expecting that. And that's not healthy, but it is what happens. So how do you fix this? Make leadership at home concrete. It's better to say, like, I don't want you to say, like, take initiative. You don't want to say, I want you to take initiative. But you can say, I want you to cook 3 dinners of the week because I can't always be cooking. It makes me tired. I want you to plan every Tuesday to a date or a restaurant, whatever it is. And if they say, I can't do that, adjust. Can you do it once a month? What is a good way that we can have this? I want you, every time you are on a vacation, that you tell me you miss me when you feel that you miss me. Tell me directly the words, I miss you. And when they don't do it, bring it up and mention, you said that you would do this. Can you please remember this next time? You don't want to grill them for it, but you want to hold them accountable. And that's the next one. You want to give full ownership of what they messed up. And this can even be something that is household duties. Maybe the ownership is they're always the one who fills gas in your car and you're always the one that gets groceries. I don't know what that ownership is. Whatever it is, and they forget to do it, you can mention, you are always the one that fills the gas. Please remember to do it next time because it's low and I had to get it. Doesn't even matter what the situation is. You said that you would say you miss me and you didn't say it. Please, next time you go on a trip, please remember to say that. The next one is you want to stop unintentionally reinforcing either of you guys being passive. It doesn't matter who says what first. A lot of you guys say, well, I don't want to be the one to say it because they never say it. I'm being silent because they're silent. You're just in this very unhealthy cycle, to be honest. If you both are doing it, you're both being unhealthy. Bring it up. We haven't talked about this. Can we talk about this? I feel like you're being silent about this. I'm not sure what to do. This is bothering me. If you want to talk about, we can, because I would like to talk about it. Bring up things that you're keeping under the rug every now and again. That doesn't mean bring up everything, but don't hide everything you feel. Be more open about it. And the next one is you want to time those conversations strategically. Bring things up when they feel a little bit more calm or when they feel more safe, but that doesn't mean don't bring them up at all. Actually, one other thing I want to bring up because it's really important. You want to appeal to their identity, not tasks. So if they see themselves as a leader, if they see themselves as very, I don't know, they can handle things. You might say, I know that you can handle things really well, so could you please do this? I know that you are really good at taking initiative at work. So I feel like I want that sense at home. Could you take more initiative at home? Initiative to me looks like A, B, and C. Appeal to their identity. Avoidants have this identity, and you can appeal to it because I know you guys know what that identity is for your partner. Not everybody has the same one. But please keep that in mind. So I hope this video is helpful to somebody. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.